Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of Let's Play Forge. Without any further ado, let us begin. Okay, so we're starting off pretty strong. We have a nice set of cards in our hands. We're going in second, okay. Nothing much we can do. We already have two forest cards on our side of the field. Our opponent summons Eternal of Harsh Truths, which is a 1/3 zombie cleric creature which has Afflict 2, which means whenever this creature becomes blocked, defending player loses 2 life. And also it has the effect of whenever Eternal of Harsh Truths attacks and isn't blocked, draw a card. Okay, that's interesting. Let's summon Prowling Serpopard. And now he's summoning Marauding Bone Slasher, which is a 3/3 zombie minotaur creature with the effect of Marauding Bone Slasher cannot block unless you control another zombie. Okay. Let's summon Ronas the Indomitable. And now, because we already have Prowling Serpopard on our side of the field, Ronas the Indomitable will be able to attack and block, because I control a creature with a power of 4 or greater, which is our Prowling Serpopard. So this is pretty nice. We already have a nice setup. So he summons Wasp of the Bitter End, which is a 2/1 insect horror creature with flying, which has the effect of whenever you cast a Bolas Planeswalker spell, you may sacrifice Wasp of the Bitter End. If you do, destroy target creature. And he also summons a Kenra Eternal, which really sucks. Let's summon Thriving Rhino, which will give us 2 energy counters at the end of the day. And also let's cast Gift of Strength on our Ronas the Indomitable to deal more damage to our opponent. So he uses Final Reward to exile our Ronas the Indomitable, and now he's attacking us with Wasp of the Bitter End, which quite sucks. But whatever, we can handle that. Let's summon Honored Hydra. And now let's attack him with Thriving Rhino, while also using up our 2 energy counters to give Thriving Rhino a +1/+1. So he's still attacking us with Wasp of the Bitter End. And now he's summoning a second Eternal of Harsh Truths. Finally we get a Giant Spider to be able to block his Wasp of the Bitter End with. And now we can... yeah, let's attack him with Honored Hydra. Why not? He summons another Kenra Eternal, which won't do him much good. Let's summon a Shepherd Monitor. And now let's just Alpha Strike him, fuck him. So he will block our Honored Hydra with Kenra Eternal, Wasp of the Bitter End, and Eternal of Harsh Truths. Out of all of these, I guess I might as well kill his Wasp of the Bitter End because it has flying. And maybe Eternal of Harsh Truths as well. Let's go with that. So Eternal of Harsh Truths gets killed, Kenra Eternal also gets killed, and that's about it. So he suffered pretty heavy damage. He summons Zealot of the God Pharaoh, which is a 4/3 Minotaur Archer creature, which has for 1 red mana and 4 other mana, Zealot of the God Pharaoh deals 2 damage to target opponent. Okay. Let's summon another Giant Spider and let's just Alpha Strike him once again. He will have to block us, but it won't do him much good. We just won. So he lost Supernatural Stamina, which is an instant card with the effect of until the end of turn, target creature gets +2/+0 and gains when this creature dies, returning to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. Okay. I'm glad he lost that card then. Okay, I'm happy with this hand. Let's go for our second win. Remember, in order to win any match, it's best 2 out of 3 wins. So right now we have to win a second time to truly defeat him. It summons a Kenra Eternal, which we will have to deal with pretty soon. Let's summon a Resilient Kenra in the meantime. He summons a Marauding Bone Slasher again. Sure. Let's summon Prowling Serpopard. And now, do we want to attack him with Resilient Kenra? I think we do, why not? Even if it dies because it gets blocked by Marauding Bone Slasher, we will then afterwards be able to eternalize it in exchange for 6 mana. So he's going to attack us with Marauding Bone Slasher, and I will block him with our Prowling Serpopod. Actually, you know what? I will not. Or you know what? Yes, I will. I will block him. So we both lose our own cards in that battle. He cast Throne of the God Pharaoh, which is a legendary artifact card, which has the effect of at the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses life equal to the number of tapped creatures you control, which really sucks. We cannot do anything else at this point, so we might as well end our turn. He's going to attack us with his Kenra Eternal, which does not surprise me. Anything we can do yet, so we do not have the mana just yet. Let's, can we eternalize yet? No, we need 6 mana in order to eternalize Resilient Kenra, and we just do not have that amount of mana just yet. So we might as well end our turn. Finally, we get the necessary mana to do so, and finally we can eternalize Resilient Kenra, which we will do now. And now this means that we will bring out a stronger version of Resilient Kenra. But sadly we cannot do anything with it just yet because it has Summoning Sickness, so we'll wait it out for now. Okay, now let's summon Bramble with Behemoth. And now let's Alpha Strike him with our Resilient Kenra. He casts Open Fire to do 3 damage to who exactly? To me directly, okay. So he uses the effect of Throne of the God Pharaoh, which has the effect of at the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses life equal to the number of tapped creatures you control. That did not do anything, but okay. Let's summon Sheffield Monitor. And let's now Alpha Strike him. He's losing a lot of life. And he finally summoned a Manticore Eternal, which has Afflict free, which means whenever this creature becomes blocked, defending player loses 3 life. And also Manticore Eternal attacks each combat if able. That's interesting. Let's summon Greater Sandworm. And now let's just Alpha Strike him. Because we can. He will have to block us with both of his creatures, and now he's kind of fucked. He will summon Nicol Bolas the Deceiver, which is a Planeswalker card, but it's a bit too late for that. Nicol Bolas the Deceiver starts out with 5 default loyalty, and I guess he immediately used its -3 loyalty ability, which is destroy target creature and then draw a card. And he destroyed my Greater Sandworm with that ability. Okay, but now his Nicol Bolas the Deceiver has only 2 loyalty. and I don't think he will be able to recover that well with it, because now we can just alpha strike him, and that's pretty much it. And we won. That was an incredibly easy duel to have. I did not expect for things to go as well as that. Let's grab a card from the regular ammo kit booster set. Game win streak common, win 10 games in... Oh wait, we won 10 games in a row? What the fuck? I did not expect that. I think that's a mistake. My win streak is only at 5 right now. Well, whatever. We grab... okay, so we grab a bunch of stuff. We get Marauding Bone Slasher from him, which is quite nice, but we also get you have achieved the win of 5 win streak and one uncommon card, which is Chandra's Defeat, which is a red card which costs 1 red mana to cast. It's an instant and has the effect of Chandra's Defeat deals 5 damage to target red creature or red planeswalker. If the permanent is a Chandra planeswalker, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. And finally we have Insult, which is well, it's insult / injury actually. The / injury is an aftermath effect. So to cast Insult you need 1 red mana and 2 other mana, and it's a sorcery, and what it does is that it does damage can't be prevented this turn. If a source you control would deal damage this turn, it deals double that damage instead. And the aftermath effect, which is called Injury, also costs 1 red mana and 2 other mana, is also a sorcery and has the effect of Injury deals 2 damage to target creature and 2 damage to target player. Not that great, but not that bad either. Okay, so we managed to get to our best win streak of 5, so that's quite encouraging. But anyways, this is it for today's video. I have a Mastodon account as well as a Matrix room if you want to join me. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching and see you next time.